Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting session of Pokemon Rebuilders. As always, I'm your wonderful host and GM, Youngster Groudon, and tonight we are joined by, as usual, my wonderful friends and players. We have Himbo.
Good evening, everybody.
We have Frey.
How to do?
We have Strider, but I don't know if they're back yet. They had to go wash their hands of some delicious buttery popcorn residue.
They have a dog? They'll take care of that.
You would think so, but I don't tell them how to live their life. And unfortunately, we do not have Nyx tonight. They are off rocking out at a concert. So, with that, how are we all doing tonight?
Doing very well. We are on vacation, effectively, at this point.
Yeah. It's nice.
Effectively, yes. Oop. And, then... And it's going to be interesting to see you guys come home to Vermilion after all this time, see what's changed and see how people are doing and the state of the cloister.
They've been fighting the Empire the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And you've been gone like, what, a little over a month now?
2 weeks. It's like 13 days since we've reached the surface.
That's not nearly as bad then.
No, it's been 2 weeks.
Right on. So shit can't change that much in 2 weeks, right?
Well, we'll see.
Indeed we shall. So, in the meantime, are we ready to get started?
Hell yes.
I sure hope so.
Fantastic. Then, in that case, I shall lead us in as we continue waiting for Strider's return. Oop. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. So as we wait for Strider's return, first, let me just pause the music for a sec. And before we get to the introduction, I just want to say that if anybody is watching me on Twitch who hasn't followed me already, make sure that you do that. We have a lot of fun here and wouldn't want you to miss it. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like this video and leave a comment. And also go check out my other videos and like them and leave comments there too. Let me know what you think and help get me out there and keep the channel going. All right, now then. On to an introduction for people who may not be familiar with this game or the setting or what it is we do here. Here we go.
Hi, I'm back.
It has been 100 years since Grand Meteor Delta has struck the Earth and laid waste to society. People in Pokemon have retreated into underground bunkers called cloisters to survive and wait out the devastation. There they have waited and planned for the time they would one day re-emerge into the new world. To this end, the Rebuilder Corps was formed, with the purpose of exploring, charting, settling, and rebuilding society in the new world for humans and Pokemon alike. Among them are our heroes, Layla the Survivalist, Jakob the Caretaker, Toshiko the Scientist, Ace the Salvager, and Cece the Tactician. However, as the cloisters open up to this strange and harsh new world, the Rebuilders may find it not as empty as they had initially imagined. Which brings us to our recap. When we last left our heroes, they had just acquired all the needed components from the flying taxi, so they could officially get the project, mind the pun, off the ground. But before they could head out, they needed to find some other passengers to bring along with them, lest they be subject to Spectrum's special requests. So, they decided on choosing Q-Ball and one of his cronies, as they would be reliable but not too sorely missed if they left Saffron City's rebuilder core structure. So, after that, they also managed to convince Beware to allow the eager young Cub Fu to travel with them, and she joined Cece's party. Also, Toshiko managed to catch Stakataka with a beast ball that Ace had created for Oranguru, and in return, Guruvara unlocked Eevee's secret potential. From there, they left and met up with Spectrum at the train yard to see the maiden voyage of the flying taxi off. But before taking off, Hanzo assaulted Jakob for possessing a soul badge. However, he was somehow stopped by Hattori. Needless to say, Caesar was displeased by this outburst. Afterwards, the flying taxi took off without any hitches, as the team scored through the skies of Tanto, eventually landing in the Repel Grove, where they were greeted by Surgeon Co. from Red Cloister. After some quick reintroductions and some checking in, they began to make their way back to Vermilion City. Thus, we resume our story. And just a second.
While you're doing that, may I say something that was really adorable that happened on my small adventure?
Go ahead.
So, Riker the cat that I was telling you about went downstairs to get me and the dog and herded us back upstairs.
Oh, baby!
I've acquired a friend.
Alright. So, anyways. We shall open back up to the forest where we left off. In just a second. Bup. Okay, so then, let's just get some more music going. I can close this. Weird as it may feel. Let's see. Here we go. Nope, that's not right. Here we go. So, our heroes are well on their way back through the forest from the Repel Grove, making their way back towards Vermilion City. However, it seems that they may have forgotten some people. Hey, hold on, wait up, don't leave without us! You suddenly hear Q-Ball cry from the taxi as he comes barreling out, alongside his cohort. They fell asleep on the cart, didn't they?
Oh,
Yup.
probably.
Can confirm, says Curtis. I could barely breathe the whole last half of that flight. You should have said something, man. I would, but you were snoring too loud. I don't snore. Yes, you do. You kinda do, boss. Yeah, how would you know?
As we get closer to the city, we might want to watch our volume. There are Floral Empire scouts we probably don't want to encounter. Joshi looks to Surge for, like, the plan to get back into the city.
Floral Empire? What are they gonna do? Throw flower petals at us?
Yeah, they're usually pretty sharp. They could cut you open, you'd bleed to death in a few minutes.
Come on, you can't be serious. I don't know, boss. I once cut my finger on some grass and that hurt pretty nasty. You wimp. Really? Want me to show you what a grass type can do? Executor? Exeg! And then its eyes are gonna glow, and then so he's gonna just sort of start levitating off the ground a little bit. What? Hey, put me down, you fucking little...
Wasn't that more psychic?
But it's coming from a grass type. Or should I lay in with the egg bomb? No, I get your point, jeez. Now put me down already. And then Executor will set him down.
Well, is there anything else we'd like to get taken care of before we start moving on? Aside from trying to be a little bit more silent, do we have any preparations we'd like to do? The Floral Empire does have lots of grass types, so if you have gas masks, keep them on hand.
Gas masks?
AJ's gonna put his gas mask on, and adjust Eris's headband. Well, bandana.
What the heck is this freaking city, man?
Plants, they have spores, powders, things like that. Don't want to breathe them.
The city's been overgrown.
Overgrown? Like buildings growing out of the ground?
Like plants growing out of the buildings.
You got buildings made of dirt?
No, we've got buildings made of normal buildings. They've just
Plants
been taken over.
You know how you see some grass or some moss or other such things growing out of the cracks in the streets and concrete sometimes? Yeah. Basically that, but over the entire city. Over 100 years. That's a lot of cracks. Yeah, well, there's a reason that grass-type Pokemon are good against, rock types. Oh, I didn't even put that together, man! You idiot. So, Surge, if I may ask, how exactly are we going to be getting back while avoiding the Floral Empire's, site? He's gonna then turn to, face the, team. Well, as it happens, while you were gone... Excuse me. That was not in character. As it happens, while you were gone, we weren't just sitting idle. We had some ideas about trying to get resources out of the city, and we've managed to implement one of them so far to a good degree of success. And then Surge will walk over to a patch of ground, and then he will proceed to crouch down and lift the ground, revealing a hidden passage. Ooh, nifty! He's so strong, he just tore a hole in the ground! I think it's a secret door. Oh, that makes sense too.
AJ's just gonna smirk. He's proud. That's the shady stuff he can get down.
Surge is then gonna face the two roughnecks and ask, Alright, before we go any further, I gotta know. Who are you people? Name's Q-Ball. And, this is my bro. They call me Bo. They call you Bo? Yeah, it's shorter and easier to say. His full name's Beauregard.
Yeah, I can see why you shortened it.
You can give him my regards.
Give who?
Never mind.
And, my name is Curtis. I'm, my family is I come from a family of Pokeball crafters. You may have heard of us. Have you heard of Kurt from Johto? Yeah, I believe I have, actually. What? You were in Saffron? My family had, relocated sometime before the impact, it seems. In any case, I was told that you could use my expertise. Yes! Absolutely, if you're... We'll talk more at the cloister. Of course. Now then. With those introductions out of the way, and now that we've, confirmed that they're, with us... They are. They're a bit rough around the edges, but they're good folk. Long as you stay on our good sides. What was that, Ace?
I made a noise. I was gonna say something and I wasn't going. Then I decided against it.
Okay.
No, it's probably best to warn them. Ace is going to like go between the two and say it's probably best if you don't say stuff like that. That's kind of, he's our commander, but he's also kind of our overseer.
Is he anything like the mayor back in Saffron?
What? No.
We'll see.
Look, he's
No. He's
Trick.
definitely not like the mayor boss. He's got all sorts of muscles and doesn't have that long pretty hair and don't wear glasses
Okay.
either.
On that note, Ace is going to move over like here. He's like, nope.
What are you, some kind of idiot? The man doesn't have long pretty hair. She's got like a short bob. It's still pretty. No, it. Okay, I guess I can see kind of some appeal to it, but still. Okay, we're going into the hole. We're going back to the city, move it or lose it. And, he will descend down into the, underground passage. You heard him. Wait up! Last one down to rotten execute! Executor! Hey, he didn't mean it like that!
Are we just leaving the taxi? Are we covering it with camouflage? What are... Are we taking Tropius with us?
We have agents stationed here to look after the taxi who will be rotating in shifts.
Okay. Toshi will follow along with everyone.
That said, if you wanted to take Tropius, I suppose you could.
I mean, if no one else is going to care for Tropius in the interim, I could.
I mean, I think they'll be cared for.
Okay, yeah. We'll leave Tropius with the taxi.
You know what?
Still our people. They're not just going to neglect the Pokemon.
Or is that Maroon's Tropius? Does she take it with her?
Oh, did you like give the Pokeball and the Pokemon over to Maroon then?
I don't know. I just know she was piloting.
Yep. Alright,
We caught it. What are we doing with the Tropius?
we're gonna keep it with the taxi for now.
Seems reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Also, I'm actually gonna say that, because she is that kind of paranoid about this, Layla will stay for the remainder of the shift to watch over the taxi as well.
Cool, cool.
Alright. So, we all go into the underground passage then?
Onwards.
Yeah, best not to split up.
Alright. So, with that, you all make your way underground, and as the last person goes through, Surge will shut the hatch behind him. And you will quickly hear the footsteps of the rebuilders above covering the slab up as well to keep it more covert. Or at least about as covert as you can be when you're just outside a flying taxi rappel grove. But I digress. From here, you will enter this underground tunnel lit by electrical torches along the wall. And this will work. So feel free to place yourselves on the map wherever, but probably somewhere along this area. So let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That's right, I need the other trainers now. Got Cece. And we have Maroon. Yep, open your character sheet, but that's fine too. There we go. Whoa. Neat tunnel.
Probably could consider something like a cart or two in the future, make it easier to move people around.
Ideas have been thrown out, but right now we're just using it as a secure transport route to the flying taxi port. It seems to be doing its job so far, she says. Cypress says as she recalls Executor. However, a cart might not be the worst idea either, because it can take a little bit to get from the city to the or from the cloister to the port.
Depending on how deep the tunnel goes, we might be concerned about the noise that a cart would make if it's like on a track. Are there, depending on options available.
Right. Regardless, we're going to be focusing on one problem at a time. Understandable and probably for the best. So eventually, you guys will all make your way through, and you will re-emerge. No, I have some of those old maps. Bike racks. Ride a bike through the underground. This isn't the time for that.
Could get some Heelys.
Alright, you know what? This'll work. And eventually, you guys will re-emerge in a familiar looking location as you make your way up through a stairwell into into a metallic looking shack stocked with various different shelves holding a series of supplies that looks like it's undergone some maintenance. Pay no attention to the munchlax down there. Welcome back. So you guys are now re-emerging in the shack that you guys found shortly after your first emergence.
Oh.
This is where I met Taikoko.
Yep.
Where our journey began.
Back in Vermilion City. Part of me kind of missed it. And then Maroon will step out into the city. Oh. It's so green.
What?
Toshiko is just running forward, just spinning around and dancing a little bit in the rain. She gets Cordy out, who starts bopping with her.
Sisu will also be enjoying the rain. Meanwhile, Alexander, Surge, and Cypress will be out off to the side, making sure everybody is accounted for. And as the Roughnecks emerge, oh, goodness, it's so chilly and wet. What? How do you? Oh, is it always like this?
Yeah, we have sun sometimes.
A good portion of the time it is.
How do you
There's
people live here?
We don't live above ground, Dingus.
Raincoats?
Boss, I don't know if I want to come out. What do you mean you don't know if you want to come out? We're supposed to be here. But I'm scared of thunderstorms. Are you kidding me?
Ace is gonna give Jakob a, did we really bring the right people kind of look?
I'm just gonna give a little shrug and smile.
Remarkable. You can feel the presence of nature here so much more strongly than in Saffron. The rain is brisk yet refreshing.
Plus, it makes everything a lot more vibrant, and hopefully, sometime relatively soon, we can use this rain and the good environment and climate here to start farming.
Come on, you dingus, let's go! It just starts dragging his friend out. Don't worry, I won't let no big bad thunderstorm hurt you none.
Oh, AJ wants to be a douche so bad, but now is not the time. But you could just see it, like he's vibrating with like a bad idea.
Surge is gonna sort of like approach Toshiko on the side and be like, so is all of Saffron's rebuilder core this
No. They couldn't spare. You see, Spectrum treats their own people terribly, and so the rebuilders who have not bought into their individualistic corporate mindset have been banished to slums along with the other homeless people. And they have banded together and to try and prevent the corrupting mindset of Spectrum from their philosophy from more easily spreading more immediately. Somehow we collectively agreed to bring these guys. They do have good hearts, and they have been very helpful.
You then look over and see Bo, like, with his mouth just wide open, looking up. What are you doing? I'm thirsty.
Toshi turns back to Surge and shrugs.
It could be a lot worse.
Good.
You... I suppose it still beats dealing with Spectrum.
No, it very much does. Spectrum is really something that needs a lot done to it to fix it.
You know, yeah, no, it's a little weird not seeing just Spectrum's work everywhere. The city was strong enough to endure it as it was, and others have made themselves comfortable in our absence. But we plan to make this city for our people once again. Your people?
The people who are outside, the people who aren't part of the clique that the mayor has gotten going. If you're not on the team, you're one of the malcontents.
What? I was asking about here and what he said.
Like, Toshi is also kind of looking at Surge. We're trying to build communities and forge alliances.
Right. Like I
Yes,
said.
so we're building a new community here, and we're going to forge an alliance with it.
Alright, I think I see now. Anyway, let's not stay in the rain longer than we have to, though. The cloister should be, not too far from here.
Up the hill we go.
Alright. What the fuck did I do with that map?
Oh.
Oh well, screw it. So eventually you will make your way back to the cloister itself. Give me just a second to just... clear off this map so we can use it for what we need. Ah, darn it. Alright, here we go. Eventually you will all arrive back home at Red Cloister, and you feel a sense of relief, release, nostalgia, and joy as you finally return home.
Hard to believe it's only been 2 weeks.
Only been 2 weeks. That's been like 6 months.
Feels at least like 2 months, yeah.
Yeah. Time's a funny thing sometimes.
So it's been 1 week since last we were at the cloister. The week before then, when we initially left.
Yep.
You know what I can't wait for, guys? Just laying
What can't you
down
wait for?
laying down in my own bed and not having to wake up because of Dean. I could sleep in.
Be good to be home.
I'm glad that you feel that way, Ace. Because your orders are to get as much rest and, relaxation as you can so that your bodies can heal. We can't have you guys being all beaten up and about to break before your next mission.
Well, I'm certainly not going to say no to any kind of extra time off. So, yes, I agree.
People make yourself so big.
You're tiny.
I know. I'll fight.
In any case, though, Ace, I would ask that you come see me in my office when you get a chance. There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Let me just unpack.
Take your time. And Toshi, when you get a chance, I'd like to see you in the lab.
I was planning on heading there right now. We could go now.
Wonderful. That works. You guys don't mind if I borrow Toshi for a bit, right? She says, looking back to the team.
Bring her back eventually.
I mean, we're all at home now.
It'll probably be safe.
It's Toshi. We still need to check on her.
I'll see you guys at like what time of day is it? Like, the next meal period. I'll see.
Dinner.
I'll see you guys at dinner.
See ya, Toshi, says Cece. And so, you and Professor Cypress will head off. Commander Surge will also head off. So, Ace, I've been thinking, and I know it's not necessarily your specialization, but I think the secret base would be really cool if we could put in a pool.
Ace's his face originally was of concern, and you could tell he was overthinking a lot of things. But then as soon as he hears that, he lights up like a Christmas tree and goes, "That would be amazing."
Right? It'd be a great place for us to hang out, and we could train, and I could train water Pokemon to do water stuff.
I mean, yeah, we could train there, but also when it's really, really hot, we can have a lot of fun, and we can swim, and we can do I don't know, water stuff.
And since it's indoors and underground, we don't have to worry about the lightning outside.
Right! Oh, that'd be so amazing. We're building a pool.
I wonder if the Vaporeon tribe would know anything about that.
Maybe.
We're gonna build it underground. That's gonna be a lot of extra work.
I mean, I already have my base started up.
You're gonna build a pool.
Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be cool?
Yes, but again, you're gonna have to excavate space. You're gonna have to set up plumbing, tile, and
Jakob, you just need to see that place. It's really, really cool. It's worth it.
This is gonna be a dirt hole in the ground, and you're gonna call it a pool.
Probably.
Sounds like someone's got a project. Anyway, I can help, says Maroon.
Yeah, I actually have a lot on my plate at the moment, so your help would be very appreciated.
Well, it ain't gonna be free, but because you're my friends, I'll make it a fair rate.
I'll leave you alone with Jakob, and I won't bother you.
That's not payment.
I don't know. I feel like that's really good services.
Money is better services.
You're talking to somebody who's broke.
We'll find a way to pay you. Listen, how about this? You're good at, foraging and scrapping, right?
Good at scrapping, I guess.
And this city looks like it's got a lot more of a selection than the Saffron Track the Saffron train yard. So, you find me some stuff that I can use, or better yet, some parts for my truck, and we'll call it even.
I got one better for you. I actually, well, where the base is, there's still a lot of stuff that I'm cleaning up, and there's a few old cars down there. I could probably find some parts for your truck that you need.
Find an alternate means of getting me around the city and throw it in, and you got yourself a deal.
Ace is going to extend his hand.
She will take it.
All right.
Is Ace legally allowed to enter into a contract?
Shh, it's okay. All right, now.
Calm down, I'm not gonna legally bind the kid.
So many things I want to say. But
Well, aside from that, looks like we've got some good time to spend before the next time we meet up and have something to eat, so... Anything else, Commander?
Commander
And
left.
you'll see that the commander is like long since gone.
Oh. Yeah, I'm quite good at paying attention.
Legally bound, even worse. Alright, well, now that we mention it, though, I think I am gonna go to my quarters and just lay down for a long rest.
Don't miss dinner.
I won't, I'll set an alarm.
So that just means that I have to knock on your door and tell your dad to wake you up?
Shut up!
You're just mad that I'm right.
AJ, you'll just go wake Cece up in a while when they inevitably don't listen to their alarm.
I have some unpacking to do and some overthinking about talking to Serge. I'll leave you two alone.
It was kind of deep, physical and mental unpacking to do. Okay.
So what, you were like the local cook around here before you left?
One of them. I help out in the kitchen with Chef Machamp. He's quite adept at what he does.
I'm sorry, did you say Chef Machamp?
Yeah.
You're messing with me right now, right?
I mean, having 2 more arms would be very useful when it comes to being a chef, so I really think it's actually quite good.
I believe you, but I still need to see this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, sure. Let's go to the cafeteria then.
Okay.
Yeah, if no one else is out here, then we will head on in.
Alright. So, I think I'm beginning to recall I just used the home background to act as just like a general background for, like...
I believe so, yeah.
So,
So, I guess we'll do that for now. Man, it has been a while. 42 fucking episodes. Holy shit. I really need to change this music. Anyway. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll just keep going with what we had before. So then. Maroon and Yaka will arrive at the cafeteria.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leave room for Jesus.
Leave room for
And as you do, you'll walk in and you'll be greeted with the familiar fragrance of the Red Cloister Mess Hall and the sense of food cooking in the kitchen and dishes on tables, piping hot and fresh as people walk and mill about, grabbing snacks and some appetizers before the dinner rush.
Chaos. Exactly what I'm used to.
Whoa! This brings back some memories. Like, before we were all forced out of the cloister. I haven't seen a cafeteria like this in at least 6 years.
This is,
No, wait.
pretty much where I do my work.
Did I say years? I meant months.
In Saffron, it all blurs together.
I might be out of it. I forgot how long I've even been out. Time feels different in Saffron.
Well, it's time to relax, recuperate. You should get yourself something to eat, drink, and then get yourself some rest relatively soon.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Of course, you're one to talk, Mr. On-shore leave and supposed to be taking it easy.
This is taking it easy for me. This is how I relax.
Well then, why don't you and I grab a table, grab a bite to eat, and have a nice, relaxing day. Machamp! And then Machamp will just sort of like budge his way to the front of the food court and see you. Dinner.
I rolled to intercept. I know this is going to get very quick. I don't want Machamp to tackle through somebody they've never met to get to me.
So,
Oh,
Machamp
Jesus!
is then going to what? Machamp, Jesus! Machamp will then scoop you up in one of his arms and hug you with the other as he just sort of like celebrates your return. And Maroon's just gonna sort of like stand off to the side in shock. So, is this the Chef Machamp?
Yes! Yeah, it's definitely Chef Machamp.
And then, oh god.
I'm just gonna like tap him on the arms a little bit, see if he can lighten this up.
As you lift your hand, however, suddenly, from out of one of your Pokeballs will emerge Yoshi. Who will then proceed to take one of Machamp's hands and try to pull it off of you, giving him a look.
This is definitely not the safest place to be right now.
Machamp! Machamp will look up at Yoshi and sort of like release you and then sort of start squaring up against him. Machamp!
Okay. Yakov's gonna like quickly point towards the nearest table. We're gonna want to watch this.
And then Maroon will sort of like sit down beside you, just sort of like watch somewhat nervously. Are they gonna be alright? Should they be doing this in here?
If you'd like to go up there and get between a Slay King and a Machamp and tell them what to do, then be my guest.
Fair point. And so Machamp's then going to sort of like step forward and like sort of like punch his hand into his palm, and then do it with his other set of hands as well. And then he'll like go up and flex, Machamp! And then Yoshi's gonna look over at you, then back at Machamp, and then just fall asleep on the ground. Machamp.
I can't say I'm surprised. I don't really know what we expected.
Machamp? He's gonna like go over and just sort of like poke at Yoshi, and then Yoshi's suddenly going to sort of just like open his eyes as his nose twitches. He reaches out and grabs from behind Machamp's belt a pouch of berries and then just shoves it in his mouth. Machamp! 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 He's gonna start shouting and berating Yoshi as Yoshi's just chowing down.
You see, this is why I have to spend a lot of my time here, is to keep track of everybody, make sure they're not taking any food that they shouldn't be taking, and of course it's going to be my Pokemon that are taking the food.
Maybe you should call him back to his Pokeball before he punches a hole in the ground.
He let himself out? This seems like the opening of a negotiation, let's say, where their opening is, I'll go to sleep until you cook me food. And my opening is, I'll go cook food so you don't turn an entire table into a pretzel.
The minute you say that, Slack King reaches out, grabs the end of a wooden table, breaks it off as a revealer, just sort of like screams the shock, and she just like shoves the wooden bark into his mouth and just starts crunching on it like a graham cracker.
I'll pay for that.
Machamp! 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 Machamp!
Maroon, you take care of this. I'll be right back. I'm going to shove Yoshi's Pokeball into Maroon's hand and skedaddle to the kitchen so someone else can take care of this.
Machamp return? And let's see if this works. Or not Machamp.
I'm not sure.
Machamp return. Slay King.
Machamp return.
Slay King return?
Machamp return definitely ain't gonna work, but boy am I about to watch.
And then the beam just breaks as it's just sleeping there on the ground. Yeah, I should have figured. Alright, plan B. Time for some hired help. Macho! Alright, Muscles. Do your best to keep him out of trouble while Jakob goes and does some cooking. Macho! Machamp! Machamp turns to look at Machoke, and Machoke's gonna look up.
That was adorable. It was adorable.
Machamp! And Machoke's gonna sort of like start thoroughly examining the Machoke, like putting an arm, like checking its muscles and like firmness.
Is this a quality Machoke? We've got to find out.
Muscle Bros bonding. Oh yeah.
And then when he's done, Machamp is gonna step off and just start like flexing Machamp! And then Macho's gonna try, and the Muscle's gonna try and like repeat it and mimic him best he can. Machoke! Machamp! Machoke! Machamp! Machoke!
I've never watched one before, but from what I understand, what's happening now is the entire plot of every JoJo episode.
Basically. And then eventually, when it's done, Machamp will smile and give 2 thumbs up. And then they will approach Maroon, place a hand on her shoulder, look at her with a grin, and give her a thumbs up with a hearty Machamp. Thanks. Glad you approve. I do my best to raise him. We keep him busy. Machamp. And then Machamp's gonna go off and help Jakob in the kitchen.
I was gonna say that at least gave me time to grab made probably a dozen heads of lettuce to start working on.
So, I guess if he tries to grab anything, just do your best to stop him. A joke. And then, as soon as Macho gets close, Slacking's eyes are gonna, like, shoot open once more. His arms are gonna, like, reach out, grab Macho, pull him down, and then fall asleep around him like he's a plush toy. But joke. Well, at least his hands are occupied now. Macho.
Don't break off a piece of the Macho can eat that. That'd be horrifying.
Just stay with it. Just stay with it, buddy.
Jakob will yell encouragingly from the kitchen. You're doing great. I'll be another few minutes now that Machamp's helping.
Take your time. And with that, I think that's as good an opportunity as any to jump over to another area. We'll say down here for the lab.
Roger that.
Damn it. Fucking non-responsive ass. You know, it's fine. I'll take this over the dropping out of Discord. He said, hoping that he has
Tiny Toshi.
You have not. You're fine.
I mean, yeah,
Yep.
she's like, she is real short. She is 4'10".
Alright.
Oh my gosh, you're such a small, wee little bean.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so you guys will eventually arrive in the lab as Professor Cypress will look to you and say, actually, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Alright, Toshiko, so, as I understand it, in your reports you mentioned getting some team satellite technology?
Toshiko takes off her backpack and starts rummaging through to pull out one of the speaker orbs that we found.
Cypress will take it. It looks like a stereo of some kind.
They were using it to broadcast their voice from different trees to better ambush us.
Interesting. The technology looks surprisingly pristine, yet old world.
I think they've had access to old Sylph company technology that they've been advancing the last 100 years or something. They were teleporting. I know back before Impact, like Sylph had like teleportation pads that would teleport to places in the same building, but this seemed a lot longer range than that. Well, the range is hard to tell when they're just vanishing.
Yes.
There was certainly no pads on the ground.
There were several buildings in the Kanto region and beyond that made use of the Sylph warping technology, but we haven't been able to preserve any of that technology as far as I've known.
Certainly not at this cloister.
And the energy alone to run it would be more than... It would be a lot.
Massive.
This is concerning. I don't suppose you happen to get anything else that might clue us in on how they do it or what they do?
A lot of the corpses that we found, a lot of Team Satellite people, it was less than pleasant. They'd been attacked by an Ultra Beast and then preyed upon by a Tangrowth that was just taking advantage.
Zinnia will then go over and say, but didn't we manage to find some, like, damaged devices on the ones that we were able to recover?
Oh. And Toshi rummages through her backpack to see if she can find anything like that, or
Yep.
maybe Ace. And like, the player is not familiar with what you're talking about, so maybe.
I definitely remember telling you that you guys found some, like, damaged and melted weird devices on the agents that were being held by the Nihiligo.
Okay. Yeah, Alright, I just didn't write it down. Cool. Yes. Toshi pulls that out, too.
Cool. It looks like it was melted by something.
Toshi will, like, she's swiping through her pictures to bring up images from that fight, as she pulls one up and points. They were held by some parasitic form of Ultra Beast, I think.
Toshiko, make me a intuition roll.
Will do.
All right. As you mentioned the parasitic Ultra Beast, let me check something. I probably should have done this first, but whatever. Okay, he's not with you, so never mind.
Cool. Yeah. I don't know. I took a picture of it, but I have no idea what it is. It's just that one that I saw in Stack Attacka's head, or at least something similar, I think.
Yep. Yeah, no, it looked like basically the same.
But yeah, threatening, whatever it was.
Strange creature. You know, I was gonna have Stack Attacka try to pop out of his Pokeball, but he's not in your party, so...
Nah, he's home right now.
Yep.
To be fair, so are we, so...
In any case, though, do you mind if I have someone examine this to see if we can get any idea what it was used for?
I certainly wasn't planning on keeping it. I'm no tech specialist.
Well, luckily, there's someone here that is. You
Dudley!
hear a familiar voice call out.
Strider's first love.
Toshi waves as he comes over, if he's coming over.
He is. I just gotta find him.
First of all, he's not my first love. He was hitting on me. And I told him I was taken.
Toshiko, what a pleasant surprise to see you back. Hopefully Saffron wasn't too much for you to handle.
Toshiko was smiling at seeing him. He mentioned Saffron, and her expression just kind of... a little bit. But she shakes her head and...
Well, not to worry, as my parents are going to be shouldering that burden now. You can stay here for as long as you want.
Dudley, if you're done, I don't know, doing your attempts at showboating and, gloating...
Attempts?
We have some technology that we would like you to look at, using your vast expertise. And she will hand him the, melted junk.
I'm not entirely certain what I'm looking at, but I will endeavor to find out, especially for you, Professor.
Shrimp.
I'm certain that you can do it. If anyone can, it's you.
But of course, I am Dudley Jagger, the most renowned technological expert on the Rebuilder Corps.
Who's he lying to?
I mean, he is trying to impress her, so...
He's gonna start, like, heading off. Ahem! And he's gonna stop. Oh!
And thank you, Toshiko, for bringing this to the Rebuilder Corps and to me. And, good work. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Say the other thing, Jagger.
I respect you as a fellow scientist and a colleague.
I know.
See, she knows. I didn't actually have to say it. It always helps to reaffirm. Yes, Professor.
He's gonna go off. He seemed nice, says, Zinnia.
Improved, certainly.
Improved? Ugh. Yes, he has improved, says, Cypress in response to you.
Oh, right. It seems... It's nice to hear him say things like that.
Well, you managed to teach him a bit of, the concept of being humble and not taking too much pride in your work.
It's good to know what you're good at and what you're not.
Yeah, well, his parents are certainly good at twisting my arm to undo my own punishments. But I think we've made it work. Now then. Oh, I almost forgot. Your parents wanted me to tell you that, apparently your Ralts has been eager to see you come back.
Oh, lovely. I'm gonna set my database updating, and then I'll head back home.
Alright, sounds good. I've got some work I need to do around the lab, so I'll be around for a while if you need me.
Thank you.
And so, with that seems like as good an excuse as any to see what Ace is up to.
Heck yeah.
Dying.
Ace is dying? Oh no.
Tune in next week for the same thing. If he's at his mom's, probably trying to get out from seeing Surge, which, knowing his mother, that's not going to be an option.
Alright.
So,
Ace, you can be up here.
Oh, yay. I'm so tiny.
Come on. There we go. Okay. So with that, you will arrive home and you will find the door open. And you'll hear a lot of like clanging and rustling and cranking coming from inside the house.
He's gonna open the door. Hello, hello.
As you enter the door, it is like walking into a sauna. It's fucking sweltering inside your house.
Because of your mom.
I wish you guys could just see my face every single time this joke is made. God dang it.
Also, hi, Nix. Boy, did you join at the right time. So, as you make your way further in, you'll see your mother working on the radiator unit with a large hole in the wall exposing onto the panel and some like busted pipes and loose wires.
Did it break again?
And as you say that, suddenly you'll just see her just sort of like twitch and flinch from like as like sparks suddenly flare. Ah! Jeez! Do not startle me like that, Ace! I ought to slap you!
Ace is just gonna stand there like giving like a small smile. I missed you too.
But yeah, it broke again. Anyway, since you're here, come give me a hand.
Okay. Can we just prolong this? Like, make this the longest fix ever? He says as he starts to help her.
Not while I still got all of my tube tops in the laundry, we can't.
Right. Is there anything else that needs fixing around the house?
Roll me guile. Medic.
Okay.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Also, your guile.
I love the fact that every single time I roll against my mother, it is never higher than like a 6.
So she is going to look over at you rather suspiciously and begin asking, "What are you trying to put off?"
What? Oh, nothing. I'm just, trying to save some time until dinner.
Well, dinner is going to be a bit of a problem unless we can get the heating and gas fixed, so help me fix this up, then you can go talk to Serge and you can come back to a nice hot meal.
Do you?
He hasn't exactly been, quiet about it to me. Told me about that letter you left him.
What'd he say?
Just that he wants to speak to you about it when you're not working.
I can find work. I'm sure there's tons of stuff around the cloister that needs fixed.
Maybe, but as I understand it, you're on leave and your orders are not to be putting yourself into any all that much stress and taking it easy.
Talking to Serge is never easy.
You know that I can make your life a lot harder than he can.
Okay,
son.
I get it. Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it.
Awesome. Now, give your mother a hand. Please.
He'll help her fix the radiator.
Alright, roll technology education.
Hold on a minute. Oh, it's not a good roll.
Actually, that's a pretty damn good roll. So yeah,
Yes, hi, Lovekin. How are you?
so with your combined efforts, you're actually both able to solve the problem relatively quickly, and she will look at you rather impressed, saying, "When the heck did you get so good at fixing stuff?"
Well, it's kind of my thing. Learn from the best.
She's then going to tussle your hair. That is the correct answer. And then she'll bend over and kiss your forehead and give you a hug. Welcome home, dear. I'm glad you're safe.
Do you mind if I unpack some of my things before I disappear for my death sentence?
I'll allow it.
He's going to go into his room and toss his bag and start putting some things away. Not a lot of things, but at least a few important things.
Alright, cool. So, as you do that, Eris will follow you eagerly, and then she will leap up on the bed, give out a big yawn, and then just sort of like collapse and pass out on the bed.
AJ's going to tussle her fur and then head out towards the door.
Alright. So then, with that, you're gonna go make your way to Surge then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll pull that over here. Turn you around. And you will eventually find yourself standing outside Surge's office.
AJ's gonna take a deep breath and knock.
Enter. And the door will open. Ah, Ace. Good to see you. Have a seat.
He does so quietly.
So then, Surge will then close the door, and then he will reach into his desk, pull out the opened envelope, and place it on the desk, pushing it towards Ace. Is this your handiwork?
Ace will take it and examine it.
It is the very letter that you wrote and gave to him.
Handed it to you.
Surge is going to look very serious as he says, "Son, I need you to be honest with me. Is this meant to be a joke?"
Ace is gonna get very, very quiet, not look him in the eye, and look down. I don't think that would be a very funny joke, and it wouldn't benefit anybody in any way.
No, I don't think it would. I to take this to mean that this letter is indeed meant to be sincere and truthful?
I mean, I wrote you a letter. I'm sorry. I mean, yes.
All right. So, then in that case, where does that leave us?
Ace is gonna, like, just sit quietly and not answer his question and just stare at the floor.
I understand if this is a bit hard. Arceus knows I needed to process it as well. Truthfully, I'd always kind of suspected. But as much as I did, it wasn't my place to pry, and I felt it best to focus on the more immediate matters in my life. Still, on the off chance that my hunch proved true, I couldn't just overlook you. Hence why I've been so present and recurring in your upbringing, I guess. Well, with me giving you the little Evie there that I have seen is growing up to be rather fine. Oh wait, no, she's not with you.
No.
Then in that case, I mean, though admittedly, your mother wasn't too thrilled about me giving you the Eevee initially, but seeing what Eris has done for you, I don't think she's mad about it anymore. Nick's in the chat, God damn it, Serge, just say AJ made you proud.
He's already having, like, you know, a mini panic attack, trying his best to, like, politely say, you don't have to be there if you don't want to. Just let him live.
So, I guess...
And Nick's enjoy your concert.
So I guess my question now is... why did you give me this letter?
I didn't want to be a bother, and I didn't want to interrupt anything, but I felt everybody should at least have a chance to the information that deserved it. And I mean, if I knew, what if you didn't know? And if you knew, then you could just ignore the letter, and we can continue on living our lives. Right?
So you just gave me this letter just to give me the information.
I don't know, I guess I was angry, and maybe it was also to get back at my mom? I don't know at the time. Things have gotten really confused. Just know I'm not asking for anything from him.
At that, make me a perception or an intuition roll.
Hey, perception looks so much better.
Cool. As you say, like, you don't have to do anything for me, or I'm not expecting you to do anything for me, you're going to see sort of like a look cross his eyes, just like this look of like shock and like alarm. And then you'll see him just sort of like immediately stand up and sort of like look down, hands clenched, and he'll say,
AJ's gonna look visibly terrified now at that look.
he'll see the way you look, and then he'll try to like sort of like calm down as well. Sorry, it's not you, it's... I guess I've never been a good parental figure. Just ask Nyx. Damn it. Just ask Layla.
Oh no, sir. We tend to talk about you a lot up on the surface.
What?
What?
Anyway, no. Well, not that it's... Without saying too much, let's just say Layla's folks couldn't be around for her as much as they wanted, so it fell to me to try and give her someone to look up to and raise her. And I did my best to train her as my old man trained me as a soldier, but I also had a lot of other responsibilities of running the cloister, keeping the rebuilder corps steady, keeping morale up. Best I could do was just give her the best training I could and the most attention I could in that training. And it made her into a hell of a soldier. One of the best I've ever seen.
But it also made her into a paranoid person. I don't think I've ever really seen her relax since we've left the surface.
Yeah. Guess part of me forgot that being a parent ain't about just teaching them how to survive. You gotta teach them how to live. And living with people is different than living with troops, living on a mission. Life is not a mission. It shouldn't be. But anyway, the reason I bring this up is that I don't want to make the same mistakes with you. So if you do want me in your life as a father, I would like you to say so. And if so, I will do my best. But I can only do that. Never mind. Just give me your answer first and we'll take it from there, please. He's then
AJ's gonna look really nervous. Go ahead, real quick.
As he does, he's going to see you're looking nervous, and then he's going to actually remove his shades from his collar and remove his dog tag, place them on the desk, and then he's going to take his chair and sit down so he's looking at, like, eye level with you, and he says, "So, what'll it be then, son?"
Too busy. I'm willing to try if you are.
Say what?
He goes, if you're not too busy, I'm willing to try if you are.
He is gonna cautiously place a hand on your shoulder and say, "A good father's never too busy to be there for his child." He'll then try and pull you in for a hug.
AJ's already been like pulled in so many times by his mom. He knows better than now to fight it, so he'll let it happen.
Especially because he's stronger than your mom, which you didn't think was possible.
Yes.
Anyway. So now, Once that's done, he says, well, with that established, I do need to say, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you about this earlier, but I hope you understand you and your team were on a mission, and I needed you to focus on that, and I needed to focus on that as well.
You're gonna learn something about me. I don't really do well on focusing.
Well, maybe the Corps will teach that into you. Regardless, the point is, when you're on leave, I'm happy to be your father. And, I mean, I'll always be your father and I'll always be there for you. But when we're on a mission, when things are official, I have to step into the role of leader first and father second. I can't be giving you or anyone special treatment. And we have to leave any domestic issues at home.
I don't promise about the issues. We also both know that I'm not the best at leaving that at the door, but I will follow the orders anyway. And you'll just probably get a lot more bad spelling reports from me.
You'll do fine, son. I believe in you. And you've proven yourself to be a fine Corps member thus far. You and your team, you've done some amazing work. Now then. If there's nothing else, you're dismissed.
There is one thing, and I don't want you to ask any questions.
He's gonna quirk an eyebrow.
Do you know anybody who's good with plumbing?
We have some plumbers on hand at the base, yes.
Who is really good at keeping a secret?
Not you.
I mean, his mom found out
Yeah.
before anybody else.
He's gonna lean in, and then he's just gonna say, like, did your mom, jam the toilet again?
Oh, but I did fix the radiator the moment I walked in.
Well, good for you then. Well, I'd like to help you, but unless I can get some specifics, I can't really send anyone anywhere.
Me and Cece are going to be building a pool to be traded.
A pool? Huh.
Yeah.
He's gonna sort of like think on that. That's actually not a bad idea. It'd be good for morale and useful for aquatic training. Arceus knows we're gonna be dealing with a lot of that, considering we're a port city and it's well, let's just say we're prone to floods. Yeah, we can make that happen.
Okay. Great. He's gonna stand up and like slowly start backing towards the door. Awesome. I will talk to Cece and I will definitely come with the details and figure out and get my stories. And definitely come with you about what's going on.
Give my regards to your team and your mother.
I will. And he dips out the door faster than he could.
And with that, I think that's as good a time as any to go to our first break.
Heck yeah, character moments.
Yeah.
So, what do we think of the game so far?
How the hell am I going to get a pool in a secret base and in a regular cloister?
It's not going to be in the secret base. You're only going to get the permission to do it in the cloister, and then everyone's going to get to have fun, and you're going to be standing on the side all sad and mad about it.
Probably. No, it's
I
gonna
can
happen.
literally already see it.
There's gonna be a cool pool in the cloister, and I'm gonna have like a little man-made pond.
This is my dirt pool, and it's good.
Does the cloister not already have a pool?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Yeah. No.
All right. 10 minutes?
Yep, we'll be back at around 50.
See y'all at 50.
See ya.
Bye.
Are we all ready to resume then?
Ready.
Oh,
Cool. So then, let's see. I think we'll open back up to... That's not the right program. Back up to... Toshiko.
Toshi time.
So, you finish whatever it was you were doing,
Yep.
and you notice that it is just about dinner time, but the professor also mentioned that Ralts wanted to see you, so where do you want to go first?
I'll head home and then over to the dining hall.
All right. So, you will make your way over to your folks' daycare center. And, as you get to the front door, opening it up, you'll see standing right at the entrance, eager to see you, is none other than your own little guy, who is definitely here somewhere.
He's in the daycare.
That will do it. Morpheus.
The baby.
Hey there, little guy. I'm back.
And then it just sort of like floats over and hugs you on the leg. Aw, sweetie.
Yeah, Toshi bends down to hug. Reciprocate.
Yep. As you do, you feel Ralt's actually starting to grow a little bit warm.
Warm, you say? Toshi backs out of the hug enough to like, what?
And now that you're here, you see as you let Ralt go, it begins to smile. It raises its hands and it begins to twirl and spin as it is engulfed by a bright white light. And crap, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's not going away, son of a bitch. Alright, I'll deal with it. Anyway, what the fuck? Here we go. No, that's not it. Here we are. As Ralt spins slowly, you will see it suddenly start to shoot up in size as long, spindly limbs emerge out from under its floaty little robe. Its hands elongate out, and its crests split out and duplicate as its headpiece sort of extends down as well until eventually the light fades and... Kalia!
Ooh.
Morpheus, you're stunning.
Kalia! Morpheus jumps and prances and twirls about, gracefully glowing and spinning with psychic fairy energy.
I think Toshi probably gets Cordy out to also enjoy in the vibes and the dance, because I think I'm going to be leaving Cordy here and taking Morpheus with me, at least for dinner or whatnot.
Alrighty.
Yeah, probably don't need to modify the party until we're actually out on a mission, unless something
No,
relevant
totally.
comes up. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's really impressive. I think we should go show your mom.
Kalia! Kalia! Lia! And she twirls and spins into the next room.
Mom, Dad, Cleo, I'm home.
Alright, you walk in, but you see no sign of the, you see no sign of your parents in the house, but... Say what?
I didn't say anything.
I thought Strider said something.
Never mind. Anyway. But you do see Gardevoir slowly make her way into the room. Gardevoir! Gardevoir! She looks happy to see you as she rushes over towards you. Scooping up her little one along the way as well.
Group hug.
Gardevoir. Galileo! And it's a nice little family moment.
Heck yeah. But it's about dinner time. Did Mom and Dad already go to dinner?
Gardevoir will nod.
Do you want me to bring you back something?
Gardevoir will nod. And then she'll, telekinetically, pull over a piece of paper and a marker, uncap it, and then she will start to draw. Let's see.
Like, Toshi almost certainly knows Cleo's favorite food.
She shows you that.
Ah, yes. A Gardevoir's favorite. A rake. Or a carrot, or yeah, like
You recognize that to be a pony radish.
pony radish. Ooh. Spicy.
Yeah, apparently ever since you guys got them, she's developed a taste for them.
Beautiful. Yes, I will I would love to go grab some for you.
She hugs you again and nuzzles you.
Is it okay if I bring Morpheus?
Gardevoir.
She nods, giving you her blessing. Carlia! Morpheus will jump and spin happily.
We'll be back.
Alright. And so off you go.
Heck yeah.
So, Ace,
Yeah.
you are making your way over towards Cece's room to wake her up because you know that her making her way to dinner is a lost cause on time.
Yeah, the alarms are not a thing. I've learned that in the years of our friendship.
But on your way, you run into none other than your old pal Dudley.
Good, I actually did need to talk to him.
Watch where you're going, you brainless dolt!
Excuse me?
Either that or what brain you have isn't connected to any optic nerves.
Are you really picking a fight with me, Dudley?
He's gonna readjust his glasses and he's just gonna see you and he's like,
Oh. Hello, Ace.
Hello. Are we gonna try it again?
roll intimidate. Alright, Jagger.
I need to up my intimidate. Can I have, like, a +1 on the fact that, like, you know, I've been intimidating this poor boy for, like, our entire childhood?
Can I have a +1? I'm his bully.
Yes, please. I am his designated bully. That's me.
Nobody else can make him miserable except for me, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that.
Wedgies, courtesy of yours truly.
Oh. Anyway, would you like to try that again?
Alright, oh god, I need to upgrade you so badly, Dudley. Alright,
No,
enemies-
roll it now before you upgrade him. It's okay.
He is going to look at you and say,
Listen, I've become far stronger since last we battled, but I'm not looking for a fight at the moment. I have more important things to do.
As do I. Which is why I would like to restart a friendly conversation. Without you insulting me. And also, I really don't want to throw you onto the floor today.
I suppose
Especially
I'm
when
willing to spare
I'm-
you the humiliation of defeat at my hands.
You're making this so hard, Jagger. You're making this so hard, so I'm gonna try this again. Hello, Dudley. How are you today?
This guy's really dumb. He thinks he has defeat. Where'd the hands go?
in response to Ace, Dudley will simply readjust his glasses and say,
Aside from some disturbances, I'm doing rather well, I'd say.
Ace is gonna quirk an eyebrow.
Yes, you see, I was on my way to something important when someone bumped into me.
Ace
that's-
is going to grab him very tightly by the shirt.
And then kiss.
No. Look, I was being nice. In fact, I was going to show you something really, really cool. But instead, I feel like you need to be acquainted with the old me. To remember.
Okay, you've made your point.
I'm going to let him go, but I'm going to do it kind of roughly. So he might be off balance.
Jerk.
Hey, I tried to be nice at first. You're the one that kept pushing my button.
So what's this really cool thing you needed to show me then?
So, you remember how I was talking to you before about my new hobby?
The art
Well-
of Pokeball craftsmanship.
Yes. Well, I managed to complete some... Excuse me. Sorry, that was not in character. I managed to complete something. Toshiko has... Well, it works, so Toshiko has the ball, but I have the model of it. If you would like to see.
Alright. I'm willing to entertain your little experiment.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to be a good boy and you're just going to be a jerk, then I can just go about my ways. And people can get the beast ball from me.
The what ball?
The beast ball.
And what exactly does a beast ball do?
Oh, you know, it just catches Ultra Beast. It's no big deal.
He's gonna sort of like snirk at, he's gonna sort of like smirk and snicker at that.
It catches Ultra Beasts.
Yes. Ask Toshiko about it if you don't believe me.
Well, as it happens, I was on my way to the cafeteria, so if I find her there, I believe I will. And won't you look foolish?
Why don't you sit with us then? At dinner.
I just might.
And with
Somewhere,
that...
meanwhile with Cici, she's turning over in her sleep and she doesn't know why.
like, what is going? I will see you there then, Jagger. He says as he starts walking towards Cece's door and knocking on it.
And as Jagger starts to leave, you will suddenly hear... And then you will see Eris charging towards you from down the hall. And as she does...
I know better. I can't have anything in my hands. My backpack is on the ground. I'm ready.
Well, it's good that you're ready because, Jagger sure as shit isn't.
Nah, he doesn't matter. He was a jerk.
Ah! And then Evie will swipe past Jagger and send him keeling over to the ground.
Hey, you should really look out for your surroundings. I thought you were a rebuilder. He's gonna pick Eris up and pet her. I know, you're doing so well. Did you have a nice nap?
If I were trying to stay on Cypress's good side, I would get you for that.
Why? I didn't do anything.
Ow.
You might want to put some heat on it.
Bye!
Now, Eris. That's not very nice of you.
Yeah, boy.
She just has this mischievous look as her ears just sort of like lower facetiously.
You gotta remember, we're trying to be friends with him. Though he deserved it, we don't need to be picking fights. But somebody needs to be getting up for dinner! He's gonna knock loudly again.
There's gonna be like a moment of a pause, and then suddenly you're going to hear, "Oh snap, not again!"
I'm so glad that I came exactly early so that way she might be slightly on time.
And then you're going to hear just a bunch of the sounds of just like shuffling and drawers opening and just like clothes flapping.
He'll wait.
Until finally the door opens and Cece will rush out. "I'm sorry, I'm on my way. I'm not!" And then she will bump into you. Ace, high or low?
Hi.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, cool. You called it right. So she just sort of like bumps into your chest and she sort of like just stumbles back. "Ugh, sorry."
No, you're fine. Did you sleep well at least?
Maybe a little too well.
I'm telling you, I don't know why you set those alarms.
It's to make an effort, okay?
Maybe changing the ring or making it louder? Have Chester help you.
Chester?
Well, you can't expect me to be there to always knock on your door now, can you?
I guess. Although, if we are going to be, you know, together, maybe I won't have to.
Ace is just gonna blush and then, like, get defensive and say, "We need to go back to the cafeteria. I have to put Dudley in his place."
Yeah, you're way too young for that anyway.
I am only a few months younger than you.
I'm like 19.
I'm only like a few years younger than you. You're small, okay? I forget exactly what year you are. And with that, he's gonna pick up his pace, because that's... he knows better.
He's lucky I love him. Come on, Chester. Let's go eat. And with that, we will cut over to the cafeteria, where Jakob has since finished preparing a meal. And poor Muscles has been freed from the tyrannical grip of Yoshi. And the three of Maroon, Muscles, and Jakob are sitting down to a lovely home-cooked meal.
While Yoshi lays on the ground next to the table.
Yep. Next to the partially eaten table. Oh, shoot. And let's change up the music a little bit. Alright. Wow, Jakob, this smells amazing! Macho. Oh, I'm so proud of you, buddy. I'm really sorry if that was uncomfortable. Macho. Macho just sort of like puts a hand behind his head and blushes a little awkwardly. You alright?
Well,
Macho
eh,
nods.
if it's worth a distraction, come on. We had time for some food. Yoshi will be able to go to sleep. Then I'll be able to go back into the kitchen and prepare some food for the rest of the poke. Oh, I'll be here probably for a while. I'll probably be here kind of late tonight.
Aren't you supposed to be, like, taking it easy?
Yeah.
Then maybe let someone else do the cooking for a bit.
Well, I haven't thought of that before.
I mean, Chef Machep certainly looks like he's got it down pretty handy.
Well, I mean,
No, you see, handy, because he's got 4 arms and 4 hands and... I need to train you with a sense of humor, Machoke.
I suppose I don't really know what to do with free time. I mean, I guess I could take care of if I'm not feeding them. I guess I could train the Pokemon.
Robin will leap out of his Pokeball into the sight and smell of food.
You see, this is just going to keep happening.
He's gonna start like leaning over towards the towards Machoke's plate, and Machoke is gonna like karate chop his hand. Machoke!
Counter.
Oh no!
No. You do not get between Snorlax and food. Snorlax uses counter.
Does he?
No.
Okay. So yeah, then Rob will just really pull his hand away and look like, oh, Machoke. Robin, I know you're hungry, but that's Muscle's food. You have your own plate. He has his own plate, right?
Hold that thought. Yaku's gonna stand up.
Woo! You know, I think I might have some appetizers for you, Robin. Robin just staring at the food, just mouth watering. And then Maroon is going to reach into her pocket and throw some berries towards Robin, who will just like snack them up like catching popcorn in his mouth.
Oh, God, I have no actual personality and hobbies beyond I cook and take care of Pokemon.
I'm having a crisis.
Why did I didn't come to this game session to get called out. What the fuck is your problem?
You can now like flirt with Maroon. There you go.
That's her plan, is it? Okay.
In any case,
Surely you have something to do besides food.
In any case, around this point, Toshiko and Ko will arrive.
I guess the joke is that either we eaten or we eat.
Oh my!
So Toshi walks into this.
Yep, and you'll see Maroon just sort of like desperately throwing a salivating Robin berries that he's just gobbling down instantly, as Machoke is jealously guarding his food and she's sort of just keeping an eye on hers.
Toshi will walk over to Robin and channel Robin while also offering a berry or of her own to try and help calm the hunger.
Mm-hmm. Oh. God, Snorlax is massive. You just vanished into his fat when I dragged you over.
Blorp.
No! No!
Ah! Avenge me! Ow!
That's how I'm going to train Snorlax Fisher, and that's how it works. If they faint, then Snorlax just picks them up and absorbs them.
Oh my god. Anyway. So, Snorlax will eagerly devour the berry offered to him by you. Hey, Toshiko. Nice to see you
Hey.
again.
I trust Jakob is fetching more food.
Yeah. Does he, like, do anything outside of cooking?
Toshiko stops and thinks. He takes care of Pokemon.
That seems to be the impression I'm getting. I guess he's just... You know what, never mind.
And Toshiko will continue to try and placate Robin until Jakob gets back.
Jakob, I'm willing to say that you're able to find another dish and something to give to Robin to keep him, at least for the moment, content.
I definitely have food there to get to them. I just need to get it to them because I was not aware that they were all going to be coming out of Pokeballs tonight. So now I'm panicking. Kangaskhan and Bliss and Chansey are also pretty big eaters. Porygon, I can just draw some stuff on.
Just play Cooking Simulator and give him whatever you get.
I kind of think that's almost like how Porygon eats, is I have a game like Cooking Simulator, and Porygon's almost like a virus inside of it that just eats all of the food.
Dirty fart. Excuse me.
That's good food.
Yep. So Jakob will return with a train of Pokemon behind him, all salivating.
It's good food, Bront.
Well, once I'm able to make sure that I can take care of these, honestly, I can actually treat this like a 1-hour grooming session for the Pokemon, technically speaking, because it doesn't give much of an outline as how you take care of them over the hour, so I'm definitely going to use this as a training session, effectively.
I'd be willing to allow that. And in that time as well, Ace will also show up alongside Jagger and Cece. Hey guys, what? Oh my.
So, what'd we miss?
Hungry
Alright,
Pokemon.
Toshi! Starts to back.
Robin, no, Robin.
Worth
Fish
it.
are friends, not food.
You blubbering behemoth! You nearly suffocated me!
Dudley! It's such a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Other than a few, disturbances today, I've been rather...
And then, as he's trying to step over Slaking, Slaking's gonna grab him and pull him into another plush hold hug.
Yoshi.
I'm gonna try and recall Slaking.
You
know,
recall Dudley as well.
Dudley, tell us what it's like in the Pokeball!
If Dudley is a normal type Pokemon and I can catch them, I will make the roll.
No.
I assume that it's not that hard to recall Slaking, what with them having been slaked in.
Yep.
Say to Slake F. Okay, whatever.
Slacking. Either way.
So, Toshiko, I want to be proven right. Did you or did you not catch an Ultra Beast with something I created?
Toshi blinks. Looks around. Are we not being more secretive about the things that have been entrusted into our care?
I'm not asking you to bring it out. Dudley doesn't believe in my skills.
You have a lot of skills.
Ace is going to like hit his head on the table.
I don't know. Ace.
Yes.
I think Toshiko might have a point, though.
Can somebody please just inform the little twerp that I can actually build a Pokeball by myself?
Ace made a very interesting prototype, and I'm sure he'll make more that you'll be able to see.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Ace is gonna bring out. I'm sorry, my voice decided to crack. Ace is gonna bring out the model. Like, it doesn't work at all. It's specifically plastic. Of like, well, their version of plastic. Now this doesn't work. This is just a model.
What even am I looking at?
What I told you about!
The design is certainly unique, I suppose.
That's all I wanted was a compliment. And he's gonna put the ball back.
And that thing can capture Ultra Beasts. Theoretically.
Theoretically. Well, not the one that I have.
Well, I guess we'll just have to test that theory at some point.
I guess so.
I'm sure if you give me the design schematics, I could probably find some ways to, tune it up, improve it, make it better.
Ha! In your dreams, Dudley.
Well, I suppose that's up to you. Besides, I have my hands full enough already with that weird dark ball you gave me.
Yakov's just gonna lean into Maroon's real quick and like whisper in her ear, "This is how they flirt."
Oh my god.
I kinda dig it.
Have you been able to learn anything about the Dark Ball?
Progress has been slow, but I think I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. Its construction is very intricate and complicated. And it's unlike much I've ever seen before in a Pokeball.
Wasn't it 10, 15 minutes ago that you were saying you were better?
Of course.
And bragging?
Yes, well...
Well, then why
clearly-
haven't you got any further then, Dudley?
I don't know. Why haven't you begun this project, Ace? Oh, that's
Because
right.
there's only been one, and you have it.
Yes,
I
I wasn't
got
trusted to it, not you. Thus showing I am the one to be trusted with complicated projects such as this.
Ace, sometimes science takes time. It's okay. We can all just have dinner and not yell.
Ace.
Oh.
But I like yelling! Comes a voice from across the room. Thought I heard Dudley over here, says Malcolm as he and Arthur come to join your table as well.
Look, it's just Ace. It's very simple. If you're not writing down what you're doing, then you're just fucking around, okay?
But I am, and he's gonna like...
Then if you write it down, then it's science.
Oh, and see that looky there? I'm a scientist.
Oh, brother, you guys getting into a science argument with Jagger? Those
Yeah,
always
I'm
make
also-
my head hurt.
Jakob is also going to like turn his head with AJ towards Jagger and give a shitty look.
Anyway, hey guys, it's been a hot minute since I last seen you.
I know, what have you been up to?
Well, we've mostly been helping out around the city and,
Our most recent project was helping construct the tunnels to the taxi port.
Yeah, they actually look really cool. Good job.
Rhyhorn was of the utmost assistance there. His digging was on par with none.
Right.
What about some kind of, like, excavator machine?
Those aren't as fun to ride.
Oh, I...
Ace is going to look over at Jakob like, please tell me that you're going where I am going with this.
Jakob is going to make eye contact with AJ, then he's going to pick up his glass of water and just take a sip and put it back down.
My mom has dinner in the oven, and I definitely should, like... Cece, would you like to have dinner at my place instead?
Cece's going to be introduced to your parents already. I didn't know you guys were at that stage in your relationship.
Whoa, relationship? Ace, buddy, what have you been doing?
Ace is gonna start getting very flustered, and he's like, okay, first of all, my dad is busy, and second of all...
Cece's turning beet red.
You're who?
Hey, Cece, do you want to go? I don't know what she's making, but I'm sure it might be good.
Don't count on it, kiddo. I decided to come and have dinner here tonight. You hear your mom say.
Of course.
Audience laugh track.
Because, life couldn't get any more hellish. Wait, what happened? Did the oven break?
Hold on. I am going to definitely try to make room next to me on the other side of Maroon, to, like, let AJ's mom come sit down so we can make this as weird as possible.
No. I just spent all day working on the, heating that I forgot to buy food today.
Oh,
don't you mom me, mister. I've been out trying to repair the relations between Yellow Cloister and not coming home and not calling me.
At least I remember to buy food. I can do that before I come home tonight.
You have a chef, basically a world-class chef traveling with you anywhere you go. You don't need to buy food.
Oh, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
Well,
You're
yeah,
welcome,
but
dear.
you need food.
I know.
Jakob's
so I come
going
here.
to blush a little bit. Is there anything special you'd like me to make for you?
Well, I'm in the mood for something filling but sweet. Maybe something with fruit.
Jakob bites his tongue and says nothing at all, and then excuses himself to go to the kitchen rather than making any jokes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Magnificent.
She's, Maru's gonna just sort of like turn and face Cece's mom and be like, were you just flirting with him? More like teasing him. But he is a very nice boy. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met. Oh, I'm Maroon. I'm from Saffron City. Queen Jones, Ace's mother. Oh, wow. Well, a pleasure to meet you. Don't
Ace
bother
is gonna
trying to
start-
hide being all polite, dearie. I know what you're thinking. I had him young. I wasn't. I was.
Mom!
Ace!
Can't you, like, go somewhere? Don't you have friends? I know you do because you talk to them on the phone endlessly in the morning.
Yeah, but they have refrigerators full of food and I don't. Plus, I haven't seen you in a while, so it'll be nice to have a family dinner. Carnivore! See, she knows what's up.
You're a traitor and a menace.
My entire day is ruined. How could you betray me like this, Judas?
My, what a lovely, delicious dinner we're having.
Mm.
Cough.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness, who's this big guy?
This is Chester. He's evolved.
I'll say. He scratches his head and like blushes bashfully. Whoa, that thing is huge! Verily! Were it not for the spines, it would make an excellent mount. Perchance I could craft some sort of shield. He's not really one for riding. Damn!
A tries to think of something to say, but then realizes every single he could say can be twisted into a dirty joke, and he just sips his water.
Yeah.
He knows these people. They're his people. Eh.
And now I'm just picturing, like, on one side surrounding Jagger are, like, all of Jakob's Pokemon just, like, eating and gorging themselves, and just sitting on the other side of him is just Toshiko.
I think I see my parents over there away from all of this. Cough.
Toshiko, don't you dare leave me alone with these people.
I'm just gonna eat my dinner and enjoy. I'll just be here. Don't mind me.
In any case, before the distraction, I recall someone mentioning Cece and young Ace being in something of a relationship? Oh, that's right! Oh! Cece just sort of like whines. Oh, yeah! But we should leave him alone. That's a very personal matter, and it's not polite to pry.
Thank you.
She then gives you a gentle hug and leans against you. You're gonna tell me everything when we get home tonight.
Oh, that I knew this is where. I knew this.
Cece, would you like to come over and hang out after dinner? You'd be more than welcome.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
I have some training I need to catch up on. Oh, you're supposed to be taking it easy though, aren't you? I feel like you're trying to manipulate me. Alright, you got me.
Listen. I got something better. So, I had a discussion today, and we may be possibly getting a pool that we can train water Pokemon in.
Glorious! Yeah, that's awesome, dude! Really? A pool?
Ace is gonna be like, thanking God for the distraction that actually worked.
God of War! Kaya! Apparently they like to swim too. No! I think it better be a big pool. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of interested customers.
I would think so. On the plus side, well, what we were talking about before, CC, the secret, I think I have a different plan.
Maybe
The
not.
secret.
Maybe not in such a crowded space, Ace.
Nice.
That's why
Good at keeping secrets. Ace Jones.
He can't lie, he can't keep a secret. What are you gonna do with him?
And y'all give Toshi shit.
Usable.
So,
You literally fucking can't take Ace anywhere.
yep.
At least you know that he will, like, most likely stay in one spot, possibly. More than Toshi.
Oh yeah, I feel better.
He can hold his own. With Toshi, if she wanders off, we have to presume her dead, and now we have to find her body.
Toshi has several Pokemon that are essentially unstoppable monsters that even Toshi can barely handle. So I'm
but will she know to, like, summon them, or will she be too busy being, oh, that's amazing?
No, they'll summon themselves because they are monsters.
Anyway, so Jakob will return with the fruit dish. Damn it. There we go. Damn it.
Walking out wearing a pineapple. Never mind.
Oh my god.
This, I know what movie.
I can do this trick with a pineapple and a yo-yo, see?
Thank you, Jakob. You're a sweetheart.
That's what the chefs are meant to do. And take care of people.
And Toshiko, Maruna's gonna sort of like scoot over by you, and then she, with her plate 3/4 eaten, is going to say, "Wow, you were not kidding about how different this place is from Saffron."
Toshiko nods emphatically, taking another bite, slightly wide-eyed at, the social hubbub around.
I mean, like, this is crazy, but, like, this beats the Karen Collective any day. Is food always this weird here, though?
Weird?
I mean, let's just say the dinner conversation has been rather, dramatic.
It's not usually this hectic, but we also don't usually get back from a week-long mission to the Saffron City.
That's fair, actually. You alright?
That's just a lot. I'm eager to get back to the lab, but happy to be around friends.
Gotcha. I mean, just say the word and I'll have Muscles and I make some space for you.
I think once Robin and Emily and everybody around here finishes their meal, that they'll clear out and make a little bit more space.
Alright. Well, offer stands if you need it.
Thanks.
And so then the truck drove on top of the water. What? Is that even possible? Well, not in our world, but apparently in the fairy realm, things work a little different. Fascinating. And then what happened? Well, we reached the other side of the lake, and then, Ace, help me out. What happened after that?
When we went on to the other side of the lake?
Yeah.
I just remember this really... All of the seahorses ever.
Oh, that's right. We got attacked by those seafaring Ponyta. What?
Yeah.
Seafaring Ponyta? You must tell me more of this at once. Could I ride them? What are they?
If you did, they'd probably try to drown you.
Brilliant! I love a challenge! Oh gosh, you got him started. Perchance did you manage to capture some of these seafaring ponyta?
Ace is gonna like scoot a little like further away, accidentally scooting closer towards Cece. And if we did,
Toshi looks very nervous, tight-lipped.
I would be willing to trade. I would be willing and eager to trade a Pokemon for it. I don't know what I have that I could offer you, but I would be most eager to possess one.
Well, can we talk later?
Arthur's head snaps over towards Toshiko. Perchance, dost thou have something to offer?
A Galarian Ponyta?
A truly remarkable prize. It would be an honor to befriend such a creature. We shall have discussions later, friend Toshiko!
Yes, thank you.
Calm down there, King Arthur. He says Malcolm as he brings him down. Maybe for now you just should finish your desserts. Verily, fruit snacks, you shall be conquered this day. Hum nom 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 nom.
he does.
Arthur's hilarious.
Oh my lord.
Hard to believe he's only 18. Says Malcolm over towards Toshiko somewhat apologetically.
Official.
Anyway.
Enthusiasm is a good trait to have.
Don't talk with your mouth full, Arthur. We've talked about this. You'll choke.
Not joke.
See, this is what I'm talking about. She's gonna start pounding his chest. Machok! She's gonna give him a strong jab. My thanks, friend. Quite the punch you have. Machok. This whole scene is just pandemonium. I think I finished my meal.
I think I'm full.
Yeah, I think I'm just about done too. It was good seeing you guys again.
Malcolm, we should definitely, while I'm here, spend some time together. We have a lot to catch up on.
For sure, bro. I can't wait to show you all the new Pokemon I've caught.
Can't wait to see them.
I'd love to see what you brought to the table, too. And you gotta tell me everything about this Fairy Realm place. I am invested.
I'll, try to remember. Been kind of having a whirlwind of a week.
Yeah, I imagine. You get the rest you need first, bro. I'll see you later. Come on, Arthur, let's bounce. Verily! And then Arthur just starts jumping and leaping across the ground.
Oh my god, no.
I had to say it. I don't even know why he does this.
If these motherfuckers were a t-shirt size, they'd be extra medium.
Medium? I thought that was Dana.
Oh.
Zinnia is actually going to sort of suddenly peer over your shoulder, Toshiko. Rock candy.
Rock candy.
It was one of my favorite desserts back in Hoenn.
Toshiko will project gratefulness and gratitude through the channel so that she's not trying to be more aware of talking to herself.
Sneaking food into a napkin and putting it in a like a raccoon.
Well, I am positively stuffed. Thank you, Jakob. I think it's best I head back home now. Don't be late, Ace.
Nope. I won't. I didn't know I had a time.
Toshi will pull out her Pokebear gear and send a message to Jakob, who is further down the table than she is willing to traverse social. Like, she just sends him a message like, "Hey."
The distance physically is short, but the distance socially is long.
Yeah.
Other kind of social distance.
Yeah, message. Do you think we would be able to acquire rock candy? Question mark.
You definitely have some rock candy in the food reserves here at the cloister.
I'll just text back. I could probably get some.
A thumbs up. I'll let you know. Thank you. And yeah, Toshi's gonna, with dinner winding down, head back with Gardevoir, see if she can meet her parents before heading back to the lab.
Jakob's going to check real quick to see if if Robin and Emily and Leah have
Finished? Oh, yes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Okay, no, things were just quiet for a bit, so I got worried a second. Yeah, no, they finished their
Oh, no,
dishes.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
They finished their dishes.
Excellent, then I'm going to recall them. So that'll just take up a little less clutter. We can move things just a little bit.
Alright. Yep. Uh-oh. We might have lost the stream. Did we lose the stream?
I don't, hold on, let me refresh. Let's get anything lost right now.
Cool, because I just got a notification saying that the OBS got disconnected, and it's saying 0 KBS right now, so we'll see about this, but
I think we lost the gym.
uh-oh. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
We
And
can
we're
hear you,
back.
but I believe the stream went down. Yeah, for a second, I think you had an interruption.
Well, that's probably going to be interesting to deal with VOD-wise, but
It's all good. Part 1, Part 2.
yep. That's also a problem for future Groudon. And we're back on the stream right now, so it's fine. We reconnected. So hopefully we should be getting back to it. Alright.
All right. So otherwise, is Zinnia still here?
Oh yeah.
All right. Good. So I believe we have everything. Yeah, otherwise Jakob will start trying to gather up some of the dishes that have been used and start trying to take care of them.
And as you start to make your way out, Toshiko, you will see your mom headed for the exit as well. Toshiko?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my cat away from my food.
Oh no! Mood. But yeah, so...
No, cat, this is not for you. This is me.
Fuck did you say?
I was just letting you know that, as you were making your way out, you would encounter your mom making her way back, towards the exit.
Mom, she will go.
Yep. As you see her...
She joins her with a hug.
Yep. Oh! Toshiko! So good to see you again. I heard you were coming home today. We're sorry that your dad and I missed you.
Just got back today.
What's your dad's
I missed
name
you
again?
too.
What did we just say her dad's name was?
Orville.
Thank you.
Orville.
Yeah, I heard. I'm just... There he is. And your dad will follow up soon after. Ah, looks like we all decided to have dinner at the mess hall tonight. Let's get you two out. And who are all these? Bachok? Hi, I'm Maroon. I'm Toshiko's friend. We met in Saffron City. I mean, they're all my friends, her whole team. We've been through a lot together. Well, any friend of Toshiko's is a friend of ours. Orville, it's a pleasure. And my name's Carissa. How do you do? Ah, and, this is my oldest and closest friend, Lucky, and this is my longtime companion and, helpful handyman, Muscles. Machok. Well, he certainly lives up to his name, doesn't he? Such a strapping young Pokemon. Machok. Careful, don't compliment him too much, it'll go to his head. Machok. God of War. Machok.
Maroon and her friends were very helpful with everything that we faced in Saffron.
Oh my goodness, Morpheus evolved! Carrion!
Oh, yeah. What happened right when I showed up? It was really cool.
I was a little worried. I'd noticed that he'd been feeling a little under the weather and getting warm. I thought he was just getting a fever. I guess he was just trying to hold back his evolution until you got back, Toshiko. He wanted you to see him
And
grow.
Toshi will give Morpheus a great big hug. Because yes, she loves watching Morpheus evolve. That was beautiful.
To the front. Carrion! Oh! That reminds me! I had an idea! Says Cece. Since we're back
An idea?
since we're all back in the city and we're in some familiar territory, maybe we could use this as an opportunity to go out into the wilds and train some of our Pokemon, some of the ones that need some, catching up.
That is actually a clever idea.
I mean, I know I certainly got more than a few during our time out there.
We caught a lot of Pokemon in 2 weeks.
Oh, I am
We really have.
I am so eager for you to show them to us. We've already seen a few from the daycare and from your Pokemon home box. And your adventure logs sound like you've had quite the journey.
Oh, it's been a lot. We went to this. I have something to show you when we get back home.
Well, let's not waste any time. Guys, it's been lovely speaking with you again. Feel free to drop by anytime, but we hope that you'll excuse us if we go home to reconnect as a family. Oh, no, of course. Go right ahead. Honestly, going home sounds pretty nice right now, too.
We meeting for training in the morning?
You know it.
See you tomorrow.
Alright, I'll make sure to set an alarm to wake up early for training.
Really?
I can do it this time, I know it!
So, what time should I set my alarm to wake you up?
If I'm not there, check on me around 10:30.
I'll be at your door at 10 then.
Jerk.
I figured we can have breakfast together that way, but if that's the case...
She's gonna stop. Well, now I feel like the jerk! She's gonna go back over and sort of like hold your hand gently and give you a hug.
Is this your way of saying you're sorry?
Is it working?
I mean... maybe?
Sorry, I'm new to this.
No, it's fine. It's just you happen to be the third person to just hug me today. My brain can only handle so much.
I mean, I guess you're a bit of a Teddy Ursa.
What?
You're very huggable.
I'm not huggable.
Machok!
Hey, so why don't we go do that thing? Ace says as he like backs up and like, zips up his bag.
Make an acrobatics roll. Alright, can Machok even beat that? Let's find out. There you are, big guy. Darn it. Sorry, just a sec. I'm a prepared GM. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, cool. Okay. You barely avoid his attempts to hug you.
Good.
Punch
going to
up!
grab Cece's-
Muscles return!
I'm going to grab Cece's hand and dart out of the mess hall.
We'll be seeing you later. Bye. Dinner was nice. Thanks, Jakob.
I don't know where we're going, but we're going places. Oh yes, I do, because we were talking about the base. But she also wanted to go home.
I guess I should... Hang on a second. There we go. I guess I should probably go talk to Serge and see about getting, I don't know, like, guest quarters or something.
Definitely, that sounds like a smart idea. Some place to make sure that you can keep all your stuff and feel at home for at least the time that we're going to spend here. Besides, I've got plenty of cleaning to get done, so I'm going to be here for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Just don't stay here too long, because, you know, relaxing and all.
I'll make sure to go back to my room once everything's taken care of. That's never an issue.
Right. Well, I guess I'll, see you tomorrow then. You and the team.
Oh, definitely.
You gonna be at that training thing they were talking about?
Absolutely. I never miss a session.
Alright, then we'll be there too.
Good. If you need any kind of help finding people, they've got a directory listed up ahead inside of the mess hall usually, and other places around. Need to find Toshi, Ace, Surge, anyone, that'll help you.
Thanks, Jakob.
Have a good night.
You too. And then, as the cafeteria slowly clears out, you will see Chef Machamp carrying his entire meal in each of his 4 hands on 4 separate platters as he makes his way towards the tables.
I'll try to make sure that there's space for him and get other things stacked up to take him away. It has a happy look on his face to be seeing Chef Machamp, but he's also glad to have that kind of routine and normalcy again right now that isn't the constant pants-shitting terror of being on the surface.
Fair enough. Then, in that case, I suppose we will, Toshiko, you said you wanted to go back to the lab, or you were going to go back with your family first, or what?
So Toshi's gonna go back and spend some quality time with family, but she does have science on the mind and wants to, you know, do what she does to unwind.
All right. Cool. Then, in that case, let's have a look at that for a little bit. So, you make your way back home with your family, and you spend some time talking, sharing stories, having some laughs, and after a little while, they decide to call it an early evening.
I leave the sparkly flower we found in the fairy world with Dad so that he can
Cool.
look at the snazzy plant.
Right, then in that case, that's what I was going to do. Thank you. You can place yourself on the map if you're not there already, over here. Let's see. Nope, that's not the right name. So you present the fairy plant to your father. What?
I pull my flower press out of my backpack and open it up to where it's been dehydrating in between the slats of the flower press.
Oh, my stars? What's this fine specimen?
Well, it looks like a lily, but it's covered in sparkles, and it seems not like it's just a flower that was covered in glitter, but as though it was grown as part of the actual physical structure. I didn't have like a microscope in the field, but I'm sure that examining the structure of this plant would be absolutely fascinating.
Remarkable. Toshiko, would you mind if I
Of course.
examined? Excellent.
Toshi's already offering it.
He will promptly take it. You are a peach, sweetheart. You're a petraberry, sweetheart.
Toshi beams.
I shall be eager and excited to study this thing tomorrow. For now, I do believe I could use a good rest.
It is getting later.
Yes. And well, you know how your mother gets when I keep her waiting.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Toshiko. Don't stay up too late now.
Okay.
You really are lucky to have such a loving family.
I am. Now, I really just want to go back to the lab, but I suppose I am fairly tired. And I should probably listen to my body more. I should probably just head back to my apartment, shouldn't I?
Maybe. It is important to take care of the body. Not that I'm one to talk. Hello?
Strong of heart, strong of soul, keeps a body, keeps a person hale and whole.
To bed it is,
Or
then.
something like that. Yeah. I'll have to set up things, and it can wait. It can wait.
Out of curiosity, what were you looking to do?
Well, since we got the repel herbs back, when we first got here, I set them in. Toshi points. No, we're not at the lab, so she can't point. But I set up the herbs so that I would be able to use them in further experimentation, so they wouldn't degrade or rot, having been, plucked from the ground. But not getting a whole root system, it's not like I have an entire plant to repot. So any experimentation that I do will have to be quick, I think. So in the morning, after training, I'd like to experiment using them with cleanse tags, try and figure out a way to ward hostile ghosts. I'm not sure if I'd be able to make something that wouldn't also affect you, though I wouldn't want to push you away from, make it hard for you to get around.
I'm sure you'll think of something, and I'm sure it'll be all right.
Toshiko will say goodbye to Cleo and take Morpheus with her back to her place.
All right. And so, is there anything anyone else would like to do this night?
No, once Jakob finishes up taking care of things in the kitchen, he will see if Chef Barchamp is still there. Just kind of give him a hug on the way out a little bit, and then head back to his place.
All right. Then, actually, for one more scene of this in-game night, we will go over towards to Ace and Queen.
Okie dokies. Am I just walking in from returning CC home?
Yep.
Or have I been there a bit?
I'll say that you're just getting home.
Okay.
Dang it. It's fine. There we go. So yeah, feel free to place yourself over here. And as you come back, you will find Eris asleep in your mother's lap as she sits on the chair.
Hey.
Hi.
Looks like
I've
she made herself at home.
I've got a new best friend.
Yeah, she's a little traitor.
Her fur feels warmer than usual.
Been through a lot.
Well, speaking of going through a lot, Serge told me you had a little talk with him today.
When did you see him?
He messaged me.
So you two are messaging buddies?
Don't be an ass, Ace.
I'm just asking.
Yes, we're friends, and we keep in contact.
Well, that's good.
Sometimes
He
we
says
even
as he's
drink.
like putting away he's putting away the food that he stole from his plate.
And on the rare nights that he has free time, we're drinking buddies. We just have to be a little careful, otherwise you might get a sibling.
Mom!
Nah. I got enough self-control that, and I hope he does too, that wouldn't happen. Especially because he's with Cypress.
That's good. I think. So would you two talk about...
He asked me if I was comfortable with him being in your life, and I asked him if you were comfortable with it, and he told me that you said you were. He also said that he set the boundaries between work life and domestic life as well, and it's a bit professional of him, but I understand. But I also know you, so do you think you're going to be okay with this?
I wouldn't be.
What was that? You cut out a little bit.
Oh, he says, I don't see why I wouldn't be.
Just don't go doing any of your rebellious crap whenever you have missions and orders to follow.
I have been an angel.
I ain't saying you haven't been. I'm just saying. Things are gonna be a little different now that he knows, and him being both your father and the commander, we don't want to get any wires crossed. We know what happens when that happens. Things heat up and get very uncomfortable.
So what exactly are you asking? So what exactly are you asking from me?
I'm not asking anything
He
from...
actually sits down this time.
I'm not asking anything from you. I'm just making sure that you're okay and that you know what you want.
I don't really know what I want. Everything has been kind of rushed and fast and just... I thought I knew what I wanted, but I'm comfortable where I'm at. And I'm okay with that. I think right now what I want, is I want to continue my mission and focus on my new skills. See if I can make something out of it. See if I can get you into a better place where I don't have to worry about being gone and then the radiator exploding. Or my mother forgetting to buy groceries because of it.
All I want is for you to be happy.
I am happy. I've been happy.
And that's all I care about.
You should care about other things too, Mom.
Well, obviously I care about other things. I have a life outside of you. I'm just trying to be, a good parent and show sentimental affection and emotions and stuff. Can we just enjoy a moment?
Ace is gonna smirk and eat the
shit.
pudding cup.
Oh, now look what you did.
I didn't do anything. He was yelling, Mom.
Who made me yell?
I'm your son. Shouldn't you learn how to control your emotions around your son? You could emotionally damage me.
I'll show you damage.
I put some of the leftovers in the fridge. That should save us for a day or two.
Good boy. She's gonna leap down off of your mother's lap. And the shackles are removed. She's gonna do a big stretch and give big yawn.
I know. You've had a very rough day of doing nothing. Would you like some pudding?
She's gonna sort of like groggily make her way up, and then like slowly sparks of energy and excitement will return to her as she like smells the pudding.
Ace will offer the rest of it to her.
And so you go to give her the pudding, but just before you do,
No!
dives in and snatches it.
Always.
Some things never change.
I'm just kidding, that doesn't actually happen.
Dash
Ace
It'll
just can't
sound
help but
better.
imagine that.
looks around. Where's that Kool-Aid man boy?
You see no sign of any rampaging Snorlax eager to steal pudding and just see your Eevee happily devouring it.
Oh, so during our travels, I made another friend that I'm trying to have Eris, well, succeeding so far. They're
Oh.
becoming buddies.
Well, let's have a look then.
Eris ain't gonna do shit. Ace is gonna bring out Bubba.
Vulpix! Cutie! Huh? Huh? Wait a minute.
What?
That Vulpix looks strange. Aren't they normally like red?
He also does ice. Bubba's a little unique.
No, Ace, Vulpix is a fire type. I mean, maybe it's white fire, so it's just really, really. And then Vulpix lets out like a icy yawn. Oh my gosh, it is an ice type.
Listen, Mom. I'm not the brightest, but I'm not stupid.
Who's a good
I-
little snowball? Who's a cute little foxy snowy baby? Oh, oh. She like happily leans into the pets. Oh, you're so cool.
His name is Bobo.
Nice to meet you, Bobo. Oh my gosh, you're just so cool. I want to take you to bed and snuggle you. Wait a minute. You
Hmm?
mean to tell me you had an ice type this entire fucking time?
What do you mean?
You could have cooled the room a lot fucking faster and made it way more comfortable for us to work, you idiot!
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did just get home, Mom. I wasn't expecting it to be 1,000 degrees.
And I wasn't expecting you to have a fucking ice type and not use it, you... Oh my... Ugh, you are
Do you
infuriating.
want me to just keep her here then, in case the radiator breaks?
No. He's your friend. I'm not gonna be taking your Pokemon from you. I'll be fine. Vulpix? No, I'm not mad at you, dear. You did nothing wrong. I just wish you were around sooner. She keeps petting Bobo, and Bobo looks a little confused, but isn't complaining about the pets. Her
Why don't you
tail,
just-
his tail swish.
Why don't you just keep him then tonight? Try to cool down.
I mean, the air conditioning's working now, but since you offered, you want to come to bed with Mama tonight, baby? Huh? Let's see how well you do, Queen. I rolled that wrong.
Ooh, excuse me. Did you, like, totally werewolf roll it?
I totally did World of Darkness roll it, yes. What? Her Pokemon roll is actually not bad either. Bobo doesn't look scared, but they do sort of like look to you for like confirmation.
AJ's just gonna nod and like say, she's really cool. She's my mom. Still make sure that you're okay. And if
with,
you get scared, you can come back to me.
and with that, Vulpix will go and stay by your mother, who will scoop Bobo up and start walking away. This will make up for you not using this adorable little snowball beforehand. Good night, Ace!
Good night, Mom.
I love you so much, more than anything.
You're just saying that because you just got your own personal air conditioner.
I also mean it! Because you're my son and I love you.
Good night, Mom. Love you too. Ace is gonna go to his room and he's actually, instead of going to sleep, he's gonna start like tinkering and working on building Pokeballs.
Cool. Eve's gonna complain the entire time.
You know what? At least he's at his desk, which is right next to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
She can have the whole freaking bed to herself, and I'll move her when I'm finally ready to sleep.
Fair enough.
He's actually gonna fall asleep at the desk.
You will wake up to an Eevee on your head.
That.
Alright. And so with that... Let's see. Yeah, better yet, I think I got one. Cloister, here we are. So, the next morning will come as the night passes, and, you guys sleep. You guys have a damn good sleep! One of
Hell
the best
yeah.
you've had in a while!
Hell yeah!
Sleep through my alarm.
Just... You're both gonna be late today. Yeah, I know. Everyone has, like, a fantastic sleep. Your bodies, when you wake up, though, are still sore as hell as the adrenaline and just determination keeping you going through the mission finally wears off and you just become fully aware of the damage your bodies have sustained this whole time.
Sure, sleeping at a desk doesn't really help either.
No. Yeah, Ace, you're in a real conundrum because as you wake up, your everything hurts and is stiff, but it also feels too sore for you to move and you're afraid you'll make it worse if you do. Also, your neck is killing you and your mouth tastes like Eevee butt.
Joy! I love her. Just gotta remember, I freaking love that thing.
Yep.
Speaking of loving things, what do you want?
So yeah, let's see.
There you go.
Nope, that's not right. Toshiko,
Yes.
we will cut over to you first. As you, will wake up to the sound of your Pokegear buzzing.
I'm up. Toshi rolls over and thwaps at her Pokegear, fumbling and trying to
As you roll
rubbing the
over,
sleep from her eyes.
as you roll over, you will feel just like the bruising and soreness from your chest and just like the stiffness from your arms as you move it.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Comfy bed. Nice to be. Oh. And
Yep.
so Toshi will more lazily reach over without, like, moving her torso quite so much.
So you'll reach over and you'll see that a message has been sent as a mass text to basically your whole team from Maroon. And it basically reads, so about training, anyone else feel like their bodies just got crushed by a golem?
Toshiko will respond to the group chat. Yeah, maybe postponing till after lunch? Question mark.
Jakob is thoroughly tired, so he's really just going to ignore the message as it comes in.
And CC will be sleeping through it. Ace, given your precarious position, I'll say that you've woken up to it. So you can respond if you want. You're muted. Oh. Did they say BRB? Oh, shoot. Alright, well then, in that case, yeah, then in that case, Bruin will say, not super against that. No one else is responding right now, though. Gonna assume that means yes.
Well, God, this is so,
Oh no! Just go pass back out again.
there's so many NPCs on the field.
Yep. Then, in that case, Jakob, we haven't done something with you for a while, so you're gonna wake up to the sound of pounding on your door.
That's not something that usually ever happens.
Yep.
Like, ever. I'll fall out of my own bed and kind of sloppily scramble to get to the door. But,
Yep.
I don't have glasses, so I'm just gonna open it.
Alright. As you open it, you will see Triss standing in the threshold.
Triss, what can I do for you? What time is it? Is everything all right?
You weren't at morning training.
Today or yesterday?
Today.
I am morning training.
Look,
The first training I do every morning is morning training.
Look, I'll just cut right to it. Where is Layla?
I'm not permitted to disclose that kind of information. You'd have to get it from Commander Surge.
Roll me command or charm.
That's easy enough.
Figures. Fine, forget it.
If you tell me what's going on, maybe I have more information that I can give you, but I'm sure you know that what we were doing on the surface is something that was kept relatively close to the chest by the commander.
What's going on is that Layla and I have business. And I need to see it resolved so I can show her what needs to be done to save Vermilion City.
Got it. Okay, so I'll get that to Layla when I can. I'm gonna continue sleeping. That's not really urgent.
Honestly, we could be having trained professionals clear out the city, but instead, you guys decide to bring home those blockheaded idiots?
You're more than welcome to go onto the surface and try and forge your own relationships if you'd like.
Believe me, I'd like nothing better.
Good. Go discuss that with the commander while you ask where Layla's whereabouts are as well. I think it'll be a good time to do both.
You know, I just might. Thanks, Jakob.
You're welcome. A pleasure to see you, Triss.
And with that, she will head off.
Fuck that, I'm ride or die. I ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
Jakob's gonna go back to sleep, but I'm gonna make note of that so the next time that I interact with Layla, I'm gonna let her know that Triss is kind of on the hunt.
Alright. So, you know what? Hang on a second. Everyone has decided to sleep in, so... Okay. Since you all decided to sleep in, something interesting's gonna actually happen.
Do it.
I will in just a second. I just have to find the right music. There it is. And then, gotta get you guys to the right map.
Oh no.
Oh yes. You guys will find yourselves in a familiar location. Atop the mountain from the fairy realm. And since this is a dreamlike state, your bodies are no longer in a very painful condition. Layla, however, is not here. But still, standing before you, you will see Cresselia.
Not even thinking about it. Toshi reaches out to try and connect.
All right. You do. And
Would it make sense to have an intuition roll to recognize it as a dream, or
Yeah.
later when it's narratively appropriate?
No, now it's fine. Cool. So, you are able to make the connection with Cresselia, and the psychic link you share informs you that she is coming to all of you in your dreams and is psychically linking you all together in a shared dream.
Toshiko marvels.
It's weird and trippy, but also kind of cool.
It's definitely really cool.
But also you'll know that you're not actually in the fairy realm, which is good.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And then Zinnia will step forward. Cresselia! Why have you brought us here? What's going on? And then her rings will begin to sort of like brightly shine as she then broadcasts a vision to all of you. She shows you the image of... just a second. Yeah, she shows you an image of Vermilion City. Oh, hang on. Forgot to... There we go. And as you find yourselves looking over it, getting down closer and closer, you will start to see a large... You will start to see a large shadow begin to engulf the city. And then, as it spreads through the sky in a blanketed mass, you will then see it begin to coalesce over Red Cloister and begin to sort of condense down. Light from the city sort of dissipating it until it becomes a small condensed mass that just sort of like crashes down in Red Cloister. Damn it. I gotta have the music change. It's been a while. Yeah, there we go. You then see the image flash and zoom in a bit closer, and you will see the shadow begin to take more form. Damn it.
The suspense.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool, and I'll work with that. And out of that mass of shadows will emerge the frighteningly familiar visage of Darkrai.
Uh-oh.
And after you see that, you will flash back over to Cresselia, her vision ending, and the camera actually fucking focusing. There we go. This isn't good. I think, Zinnia begins, I think she's trying to tell us that Darkrai's trying to spread its influence into Vermilion City. Maybe even in the cloister. Cresselia! So,
Well, that can't be good.
Not usually.
Do you think Darkrai is coming for us specifically? Having defied it or something?
I'm not certain. And I think she's told us all that she can for now, but
Darkray's on the way. We'll have to make preparations.
if he's not already here.
That's a troubling thought.
But Cresselia will then spread open its shining starry veil for a moment and reach out to your party and place at your feet. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, here. Okay, now I got it. And place at your feet a small circle of light. What's this? Cresselia gestures and nods towards it.
Toshiko will reach down towards it. Is it tangible or is it just an energy?
It feels like an energy that you can hold.
Toshiko picks it up.
All right. And as you do, Cresselia will nod. And the light in Toshiko's hand will begin to glow brighter and brighter until it lights up the area in a big, bright flash of light. And,
Toshiko like kind of ducks her face away from it as it's real bright.
Yep. And as it does, you all will wake up once more. But Toshiko, as you wake up... Oop, hang on a second. As you wake up, you will be holding You'll be holding something in your hand. Ah, crap, this background is not going to compliment this, but oh well.
Here, move us over in front of the blue.
No, this is fine, actually. But yeah, we'll move you over in front of the blue just for the sake of
Yeah.
seeing it better.
Contrast.
Yep. In your hand will be a strange quill with a long, shining, feathery wing. It feels cold and tingly to the touch, yet soothing, and as you hold it, your mind is basically cleansed of any, like, worry and ill thoughts. Make me an occult education or Pokemon education roll. Okay, 14, not bad. Legends tell of the powerful and insidious Darkrai cursing unwary and unfortunate humans with everlasting nightmares that no one can wake them from. But the legends also speak of how Cresselia can save people from these nightmares by offering them an item known as the Lunar Wing, which is basically what this is. The Lunar Wing is able to dissipate and clear nightmares and wake people from Darkrai's night terrors.
Toshi holds it in her hands as she looks down on it and holds it up as she looks at it. Oh, you're going to be important later, I can tell.
Toshiko put the Lunar Wing in her key items pocket. And so, it seems, our heroes return to the city after a night of joyful celebration and restful relaxation. But, despite being on leave, it seems that trouble has not left them either, and there's still things for them to do as they recover, as the journey continues.
Holy shit.
Toshi, what fucked up stuff did I come back to?
That was a good night.
Well, I guess that answers the question of what did we all think of tonight's game.
A good night and a good morning, but
This was fun.
Mm-hmm. I did love just the chaos and pandemonium of the cafeteria scene. That was probably my favorite part of tonight.
it's very relatable.
Toshi might be avoiding the cafeteria if that's gonna keep happening.
It was our first time back after 2 weeks on the surface where, like, almost no one's been, so, you know.
And also, dinner rush.
Yep.
So yeah, that's gonna be a chaotic combination, but also I totally feel Toshiko there. I'm just looking at her the whole time, I'm just like, oh dear god, your autistic sensory overload is probably on fucking fire.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Just focus
For now.
Just focus on eating and power through it, it's fine. Everyone else, how do we feel?
Jakob's a jerk for making things so much more uncomfortable.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not Yaku's fault you got a hot mom.
I don't want to hear it. That's my mom.
Then we'll try and do things in a room that's far away from you.
Oh my.
If you're going to do anything, first of all, be a gentleman, and second of all, do it at your place.
Well, if Yakov has proven anything with Maroon is that he can be suave as fuck, so who knows, you may have a new dad in the future. And he'll be your teammate.
Great, I got my dad as my boss, and then my stepdad as my teammate. Great.
This is going to be delicious.
You cannot escape the dads.
Ace just suddenly, sinks down. I'm done with everything. Just kill me right here. It's Team Satellite. And Ace just lays down okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Just turn me into a ghost type. Free me.
Please. Let me ascend to my final form.
Hey, Evie, let's see if that brick theory holds water. But do it on me.
That's so terrible.
Alright. So on that note, morbidly I guess, I will say thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow me for more streams in the future. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like this video, leave a comment. I'd be eager to hear your thoughts and ideas and speculations about the game so far. And of course, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel for more content. So until next week, good night everybody, and happy Pokemon.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And happy Ace's mom.
Ah!
Ace's mom has got it.